Hello! Can you all hear me? I can't remember. I didn't record last night, so everything should still be set up for streaming. Can you all hear me? Again, I'm doing this at the start screen because I'm lazy. Yes, you can. Good. It's a good test. So, we have actual real farming to do. This is one of the fields we own. It needs to be harvested. We can do farming on our own land. I need to just find the combine again because this is quite a large field and the corn is hilarious now. So we're gonna actually get some farming done. It's a shock and a horror in Farming Simulator, but I'm sure you guys might get used to it eventually. It actually looks like the potato field next to it is also ready to go. Yes, it is! Oh, good lord. Fair warning, I'm not gonna get the small potato harvester for that. I'm just gonna use the self-propelled. I'm gonna rent one. Oh man, I could have done that. I was kind of in a rush because I've been running late. Hey, CD! I was kind of running late, so I was just like, how can I set up the stream in the fastest way possible? Just insert thing here. Good, done. So, ooh, this is a beacon. Holy cow, the beacon on this thing's bright. Possibly because it's passing through the exhaust. Hey, Sam, how you doing? You notice the caps lock immediately. So I'm gonna announce something right now that I need to set up, but will hopefully be in place by the time... today's Wednesday. Okay, I've got 2 days to record the video. By the time I go live tomorrow, we should have a giveaway open. I'm gonna announce it now. There's no way to enter just yet, but I'm gonna announce the whole thing and tell you guys what the giveaway is gonna be. How am I today? I am good. So, in the next couple of days, we're going to be starting a giveaway here on the channel. And, it's not a giveaway for something you can actually buy. Ever. Because if I reach up here and grab this, and hold it way up so that I can get it actually lined up the camera, the giveaway is for this. The Farming Simulator Commodore 64 edition. Now, it'd be really all of my screens are like reflecting off it. I was given this by Giants to give away. I was also given this to give away. Also, Farming Simulator Commodore 64 edition. I'll be opening a giveaway tomorrow or the day after. We got 2 copies of this to win. So you got 2 chances to win. There is a 3rd copy that I am keeping for myself very cheekily because there are only 500 of these in the world and I want one of them for myself. So keep an eye out. I'll put up a video in the very near future announcing the giveaway, and I will need somebody's like actual address to send them this because it is quite a large box. And in the box, because I need to read it off the back, you get an actual cartridge for Commodore 64, a user booklet that was written by Listertan himself, despite not knowing how the game worked, a CD-ROM that you can use on your computer to play the game, and it comes with an emulator. And you can also have the user manual as a CD-ROM in 8 different languages, and we got 2 of these to give away, and they're ultra shiny because my monitor is ultra bright, but there are 2 copies right here you can see. They are real, I promise. I'll give these away in the very near future. Put these back up on top of my desk. Been kind of holding off on that for a bit longer than I would have in a way I wanted, but keep an eye on the channel for details. I should hopefully have something up tomorrow. I might actually start the giveaway during the stream. Give those of you who are in the stream tomorrow an little advantage in being entered a bit early. So that was one of the gifts Giants gave me, was giveaways. The Insanity Challenge is back, Alexander, yes. It was something that I toyed with reviving, and I was just kind of... Combine is not happy. Hey Kai, you're loving the revived Insanity Challenge, V2 of it. I'm actually hating it myself because it's a pain. But it's a cool experiment to do. How playable is the game when you give yourself the most difficult set of circumstances? And I don't know if it's even playable. I don't know if I'll win or if I'll lose. But it is definitely very interesting as my phone just will not stop going off. Hey Paul, you're okay? Doesn't sound like you're okay by the way you put that, but I'm doing good today. I had a lovely... I want to call it breakfast, but it was at lunchtime, so brunch of a toasted sandwich, cheese, and actually mild, light cheddar cheese with some corned beef, all toasted up in a sandwich, and it was delicious. That was part of the hold-up, actually, as I was kind of spent an hour or so waiting for the toaster to cool down so I could put it away. Oh, don't do this again! Hey, Adrian! You hit the feed for karting so slow you lagged it to 32 miles an hour in P1s. Yeah, Alexander, think of how I feel with the Fiat having to do everything, and other than the Fiat, the forklift, which I'm only really able to use for the transport missions, which can go at exactly the same speed but is a bit dodgier. Great vids on the South America map. I heard after I started doing that challenge that Daggerman's actually using that map for multiplayer, and I was kind of afraid that I might get some hate on those videos for, like, quote-unquote copying Daggerman, but I figured that, screw it, I've already got the video made, and it's so different from what anybody else is doing in Farm Sim that I didn't think it mattered. So that's the reason I'm on this. Also, like I think I said in yesterday's stream, I wanted to cover all 3 maps that are currently out for the game, so I'm covering literally every map available for the game that is in any way good. Spell check. Yeah, pretty sure I made that joke. Somebody said, like, Davenport instead of Ravenport in a stream or something once, and I said, yeah, everybody's autocorrect loves me because they change everything to Davenport. Hello, Luke. How you doing today, dude? Keep that map going. It's gonna stay going for as long as I can keep it going. Like, it's a lot easier to make money in FS19. It's also a lot more difficult to make a lot of money in FS19. So you can always kind of have a trickle feed from doing contracts, but it is a lot more difficult than it used to be. Definitely on the hardest difficulty. The hardest difficulty is very, very much a hardcore mode. Somebody in Giant's Discord last night compared it to Dark Souls, and I've basically made Dark Souls edition. Hey, Faye! So if you missed it a few minutes ago, I did announce there will be a giveaway starting hopefully tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to start it, but I'm going to hope to try and get it done tomorrow during the stream to get it started. And I'll be giving away 2 copies of the literally not available in stores. You cannot buy it for money. Ultra rare farming simulator Commodore 64. Get up the hill, you get Commodore 64 edition. You guys are slacking on the likes. Yeah, we got 40 people and only 7 likes. Come on, guys. New slurry texture looks good. I've not seen that yet, Sam. For some reason, considering this is the Combine I own. You can if you buy collector's edition. Traff. This is the Commodore 64 edition I'm talking about. There are only 500 cartridges for a Commodore 64 in the world. I've got 3. I'm giving away 2. There are only 500 boxed copies of that game in existence. Yeah, Traff, I think that trumps what's in the collector's edition. So, this Combine is terrible! Excuse me, could you please? There we go. I maybe should have started up this end of the field so that I could at least roll it downhill in between passes. In fact, that's what I'm going to do from now on, is try and just roll it down the hill. Its proper texture, unlike FS17, looks so good. Very good to hear. It's always nice, like... I know there's people who are focusing on the bugs that are in FS19, and you know, they kind of have a point that the game is a bit more bugged than me or Giants would like, and I've heard rumors that Giants aren't happy with how the game launched, or the state that the game was in at launch. But you gotta look at the positives when a game is in this situation. And Giants are being very open about getting the fixes out to us, and what the timeline is going to be like. And you compare it to somebody like Bethesda, who have a lot more money than Giants, with Fallout 76, which released recently as well, and oh my god, is Fallout 76 a hot mess in comparison. Somebody actually tweeted at Giants when it tweeted at Bethesda when Giants tweeted out about the wheel fixes upcoming, saying, "Hey Bethesda, this is how you do it. You actually talk to players. You actually talk to people who have bought your game." Because it lets us in on what's going on. It lets us know what, you know, the issues are known, number one, which is very important, and that there are fixes coming, which is just as important. How much crap did I just destroy? Actually, not much. Stop, you git! Okay, are you happy with being that? You're happy with being there? I can deal with this. Hello, my Danish channel, which is not my Danish channel. Your Danish channel, hello. Say obsession with grime, I don't know. I think it's something to do with Stormzy headlining Glastonbury next year. That grime is suddenly like, oh my god, everybody needs to listen to grime. No, I listen to music that I like, which is astonishingly now EDM, because I'm really after warming to it, and heavy metal. Oh yeah, I forgot about this problem. I've warned somebody on Daggerwin's Discord already that if they want to see realism, to just watch the Insanity series, because this happens in the other one. Well, this is how I play. Is the trailer's too big for the Combine, so I'm Just gonna use it as a bit of a ramp. Forgot this was a thing. Is there any visible wear on this thing? There maybe shouldn't be, because this might be made out of plastic. Or at least the exterior. How about the trailer? How's the trailer looking? It might be where they are along that seam, but I doubt it. The trailer's just looking dirty, to be honest. What the hell is grime? You know Stormzy, Faye? It's like rap, only crap. They put the crap in rap. Oh my god, Alexander, that was terrible. That was actually terrible. I'll send you one of Stormzy's music videos later, Faye, so you can hear some grime. It's like the crappy little brother of rap. I'm also enjoying how the chopped straw on corn, I've just noticed, is a bit confused. You couldn't name a single song of his... one is You're Getting Way Too Big for Your Boots. That's literally the only song that I know, because the entire chorus is just him shouting, You're getting way too big for your boots. In a really funny voice. In fact, isn't the dude... I've forgotten his name, which is hilarious. The dude that sang Man's Not Hot, isn't he technically grime as well? Isn't that like a grime parody? Or was it, like, intended as? Big Shaq, thank you, Fahy. I was gonna call him DJ Otzi. I was like, no, that's not correct. Hey, Sean. Roadman Shaq is technically freestyle grime. But it is grime! Will I sing this Christmas? Who knows? There's no chopped straw coming out of this combine. There is at the back, that's the thing. Like, if you watch behind the combine, you can actually see it being dropped. It doesn't really have an effect at the back, but you can see it appearing on the ground. Also, I realized that in real life this thing would never ever chop straw. Working from home this afternoon, so 5 o'clock stream, very nice, Liam. Very nice indeed. I'm lucky in working from home every day, and that means, like, positives, like I can stream at 5 PM. Negatives, that I tend to end up having to do a ton of housework instead of, you know, recording, which is what I did today. I made breakfast, waited for the sandwich toast to cool down so I could put it away, and then did some dishes and set the fire. So I've been actually productive today. Yeah, Stormzy annoys me first. Like, I'm very picky with music. Excuse me, Combine, could you please... There we go. I'm loving the minor issues with corn headers this game seems to have. Like, I'm not entirely sure what causes them, but they're freaking hilarious. I get the feeling this is going to be a fairly small stream today. My farmer looks very uncomfortable. Well, the seat is literally just like a cushion on a bucket, so I'm not entirely surprised that it chops stalks, which is why the chop straw comes out from the front. Ah! I always wondered why that was a thing. See you, NHF. Corners are very long. Is this realistic? Well, they're very long, but the problem isn't that they're long, it's that they get stuck on the ground because they're too low. For some reason, the Combine's dropped them down too low for themselves at the moment. And that is a known bug. I'm kind of apprehensive to call it a bug, but it is a known bug. A known issue. It's probably a better way to put it. The trailer being too big for the Combine, that's an issue I caused myself. Because I made the trailer too big and then bought too small for Combine. You have a rolling knob on your wheels, farms have been trucking, so when you went into school today you took it out of context. You just said your knob fell off, and oh dear. Why did you do it? I'm gonna tell Sim that story, Alexander, I hope you don't mind. Because that's gonna break Sim. Who, by the way, broke again on TeamSpeak last night. We were talking last night about the stream, and he decided to go look at the archive and find his highlights. To show to Landy, and he was completely just... He was having a massive giggle fit. It was hilarious. What happened in yesterday's stream? Sim came onto my server and the stream kind of went south very quickly as we discovered what happens with cheat mode in multiplayer. Because in cheat mode you can run really fast. And he was becoming Flash Gordon around the map. We then had giant equipment offs. And then at the end of the stream we just piled up pretty much everything on the map into one giant cluster fart, and yeah, then I ran away. You have to watch the archive. I'll put that up after this stream, Finton. I know it's going to be out of sequence from when I'm theoretically putting archives up, but I'll put that up after the stream because it was so funny. The mid-air jive has to be the best one. Oh dear. Oh, that was just us enjoying the game. Like, if you want to see how Sim really plays, wait, you know, see him on my server, because that's how he enjoys the game. Like, properly. Yeah, that guy's an idiot, Sam. I'll be straight up, that guy's a moron. I get why he's doing it, he wants to play the maps, but he's ruining them because he has absolutely no idea what he's doing. He's not even brave enough. He's not even man enough to put his own name on the maps so that we can blame somebody. He's releasing them anonymously. Like, he knows the maps are crap, so he's refusing to even put his name to them. That's how bad they are. That's how much of a coward he is as well. But I do stupid stuff, and I put my name to it. Because I guess I'm known for stupid stuff. Whoever's doing that is an idiot. No, we don't, Faye. He's not putting his name to the shambolic converts because he's not man enough to do it. He's too much of a coward. He's quite happy ruining other people's maps, but he didn't want his name attached. Combine's I'm trying to stop this. Yeah, he has no respect for Oxy, and I have no respect for him, and if I ever find out who he is, he'll be instantly banned from the channel. Regardless of whether or not he watches, because he's not welcome around here. You know, respect for modders is a big thing, and some people take that to mean only ever praise modders, but sometimes they need a kick. And I give Oxy some kicks. I give CD's the one that I usually give kicks to. Just to remind him that, you know, his stuff isn't necessarily perfect and there's always room for improvement. There we go. It's Jack Swift. It's not Jack, Matt. Jack brings out terrible tractors and takes pictures of them. VF is just... I mean... It's the one situation where guys like VF and Sim, who are usually positive, will be just crap on somebody. Because I know that I crap on people a lot, but this is one situation where everybody's kind of united in that this guy's an idiot. And doesn't deserve respect nor attention. I bought loads of stuff since you were here? No. I haven't actually bought anything on this map in a... Oh no! Is this multiplayer? No, it's single player today, Baron Lodge. I can't fit the... I actually can't fit the trailer under the pipe. Yeah, I'm with you there, Fahy, and he's one of them. Okay, where can I sell corn? Because I've got to sell corn and then reduce the size of the trailer. Where's the corn icon? There it is. The grain mill, which is where? Grain mill is... Okay, so just follow the road around in this direction. Let's go! Then I'll make a pit stop at the shop to reduce the size of the trailer. Is Landy on MP today? I have no idea. Do you see a Telelander? Yes, that's literally the only thing that I've actually bought recently on this map. I will be leasing a potato harvester a bit later in the stream though. Like once we got the cornfield done, I'm going to be leasing a potato harvester to do the potato field. And then we'll go a bit ham on that. But we need to get up to the grain mill to sell the corn that is in the trailer. I've no idea, Adrian. I'm kind of hoping somebody makes a brand new Land Rover, because the one he edited, he didn't make that himself. The one he edited was terrible to begin with. Like, he made it better, sure, but he was using an inherently flawed model. Inherently bad one at that. But he did improve it, and the only problem I kind of had with it once he released it was the scaling was atrocious. I am a potato, Matt. It's my body type. Now some people have triangles, some people have pears. I have potato. I am human potato. You have stress. You always have stress, Eddie. Hey, Jag. How's it going? It's going good today, dude. How's it going with you? Stop, please. There. Oh, it's right bumper on mine, not left bumper on mine. So I need to reduce the size of this trailer so that it can actually fit under the combine. Because the combine is the thing we'll be using the most, I think. Not the potato harvester that this fits under nicely. College made you lie in bed. That would not stress me. Yes, Alexander does. I actually showed that off the last time I did single player. Hey Charlie, last night was funny. Last night was so much fun. It was good to see Sim letting loose, because he knows he can let loose on my streams. Because you guys kind of expect silliness from me. So he can play however the hell he likes. On his own channel, he's kind of a bit limited in a way. He enjoys playing the way that he does, but he prefers playing like he did on the stream yesterday, with absolute madness happening. You did the essay. You didn't need to. You didn't need to do the essay. You did. Why didn't you need to do the essay? You did. This makes no sense to me. I'm Irish, I'm not doing the potatoes first. I'm actually doing this way around so that I can have some money. Basically. So let's get a bit chirky with yours. Whoops. I have driven into the dealership. I apologize, dealership workers. You got told there was no point. Well, the point is now you've written an essay. GG Eddie. So is this... Yes, it's just far enough into the thing. So I'm going to need the capacity 8000 version. Yes, I want to... Ah, because I already owned all three. Ah, that makes so much... Why did it detach the trailer? That makes so much sense. Because I already owned everything bar the cover area, I didn't have to pay to remove one of the slat boards. Is it possible to make a robot? Yes. That makes so much sense. No, my wheel is like right in front of me. It's just on under my desk. I can literally see it from here. You don't know why you asked? That is a typical Eddie Scott question, Eddie. Birds! Away from my corn. Bloop. Fajitas, you will be back. My name is not Fajitas, Eddie. This version of the trailer looks better too. I don't know. The other one's too... It looks better behind this tractor, but behind the deer looks a bit small. It's kind of a 6 of one, half dozen of the other situation. Also the capacity is now massively down from what it was. This needs lime and ploughing and fertilizer and seeding, and basically everything needs to be done to this field. Can you go uphill, please, Combine? Can you go uphill? Yes, you can. Barely. Oh boy, this is slow. Can I go to silage bales before putting a mixer? It just disappears, Aaron, as far as I'm aware. Hey, Cart. You played Fortnite with a wheel. Giants are still releasing FS17 mods. Yes, that's because quite a lot of people are still playing FS17, Fenton. I'm kind of surprised they are, to be honest, but still. There's a lot of people kind of frustrated with 19 that went back to 17 temporarily, I guess. Because they'll be back. So it's in Giant's best interest to continue releasing 17 mods. Field 28 is evil. Where's Field 28? Where is Field 28? Oh, this is Field 28. Twitchy not on this map because I don't have money cheated in and I don't have a method of doing it on the fly. You're alternating between 17 and 19. I can't play 17 anymore. I'll be... It's not fun for me. It wasn't fun for a while. You might notice that I'm kind of a bit more sparky and bubbly than I was towards the end of 17 now. It's because I've got a new shiny thing that is actually fun again. Whee! Mid-season in Oakfield and in Shamrock Valley. Very nice. 17 is hard. Yeah, 17 is just bad. How? It's just bad. I couldn't play 17 if I wanted to. I am a bubbly. So we will need to rent or lease a potato mobile. So enjoying 17? Yeah, I'm not going to criticize you for enjoying it, Liam. Just myself, I couldn't. Not after playing 19. It's too, like 19 has improved so much over the formula from 17 that I couldn't go back if I wanted to. Even with the bugs. And glitches and errors and problems. What a mess on the NPC. Yeah, Sim said that it actually got worse after the stream because he accidentally stayed logged in for quite a while. Even though he was AFK for them almost all the time he was logged in after the stream. They always say that, dude. I just ignore them at this point. It's like, it's the same game, but with mods. And yes, you've said that for the last 6 years in a row. Do you maybe want to admit that Giants are improving the game by taking inspiration from modders? Or are you just gonna shout that it's the same game but with mods in? It's the game, good mods. Okay, you're just gonna shout that it's the same game with mods in, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to ignore people like that, so that I don't get a headache or overly angry, and I'll just play the game and enjoy it. Saves you up. Yeah, it's like if you're committed to a save game and you're just enjoying the crap out of it, then I see no reason to not continue it in a way. Hey, Marks. Am I? I'm good. Technically, yeah, it's the same game with some inspiration from mods. I'm warming to the HUD now. It's still kind of 50-50 with it. Especially the position of the vehicle icons now up in the top left. That's still wrong. In my eyes. That's still in the wrong place. Whee! Oh, the clips. What? Bonk. What on earth are you talking about, Chris? Are you just saying words again? Beep beep. Chris is just saying words again. Why does the help menu say there are cranes for the trains, but no cranes to be seen? Are there no cranes? I wonder if they just copy-pasted the help from FS17, because there were cranes there. It's one thing to watch and criticize, it's another to play it yourself, and there's a big difference. Are there, like, legitimately... Did I just turn the train off? Yes, I did. The catenary's broken, it's going... yeah, the catenary on this isn't the... Oh! That's new and different. That shouldn't be acting the way that it is. I actually want to see... I doubt it. But if I kind of continue on here... I want to see if you can get the trains to change tracks at all. So I'm just going to let the train roll through a set of points. Bring it to a nice stop and just kind of steer it to the right in the hopes that it might do something interesting. No, you are stuck to the one set of tracks. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find a crane for the train anywhere. There aren't cranes in Ravenport. We'll see if there's any on Felsbrunn. We're gonna run the train backwards because we can. So we're gonna do a full loop. Once we see the port again, we'll know that we're good. 4220 is amazing for in-cab work. I've not used the 4220 yet. Oh, I have actually, but not in cab. So let's see how we're doing here. The signals are pointing in the wrong way, interestingly. The signals are kind of nonsensically pointed. There should be cranes, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to use the locking thingy, but... Yeah, there's a distinct lack of them. I love the train going around by itself. The most complaints are just like, I keep hitting the train, please make it stop. Catenary is the actual wire. The pantograph, yes. Thank you, Alexander. I knew I was getting it wrong when I said catenary, because, yeah, that is just the wire. So the catenary is this bit here that I'm running through here. The pantograph is the bit that touches the catenary. I'm also enjoying the fact this train runs like 80 kph in reverse. With the wheel loader you can unload the load. With the wheel loader you can unload the logies. Sorry, look, but that was just spelled so hilariously weird that I had to. Yeah, you can use a wheel loader, or you can even use it, thing. Telehandler. In real life, they just up the end of the train. Well, yeah, in real life, this probably runs a double-headed train. But that's not the case in Farm Sim. It's a single header, so you would actually occasionally, mainly for shunting, see this happening. There's a train shoving the carriages around, but in real life, yeah, the prime mover would normally be at the front. How much is Farming Simulator 19? It is €35 or your regional equivalent. I think it's £30, $35 US. Quite expensive in New Zealand because Rob's always complaining about that. But you can get it fairly cheap. It's about half the price of a full price AAA release. Also, I actually want to just pause the music here so you can hear the sounds of the train. So they've gone to the trouble of putting in sounds for the rails. Like, that's amazing. There's a loading point for the train, but that's not a crane. There's, oops, another, but again, not a crane. I think you may be right, dude, in saying there are no cranes in the game. Also, the train was just rolling. I wasn't powering it. Quite rare to see a top and tail train. Yeah. I mean, you'd normally either like have a prime mover either end, or just roll the entire thing into a sidings and swap the prime mover to the other end and just use, we'll say, this end of the prime mover. 1 2 2 1 3 2 3. 1 2 2 1 3 2 3. 3 1 2 2 1 3 2. The numbers seem to change on the side, and I'm not entirely sure why. The pantograph, by the way, is now actually responding correctly to the, mostly correctly to the wires. And it looks like we may have done a full loop with no cranes in sight. Is this... yeah, we've done a full loop and no cranes. So I gotta set the train off and get back to my little tractor. Is the chat broken? Oh no, never mind. Sometimes chat just goes quiet. Stream died for you, Fireman. It shouldn't have. So I might need to pull out a bit of a loan here to actually lease the potato harvester, but we should be fine. Because I'm not going to use the small one again. I'm going to use the actual self-propelled. And you guys get to see it in its true form, its true ridiculous form for the first time. But just for ease, I'm going to bring the armor track over to Field 28 first. Because still slacking on the likes. Simulator Gaming is cracking the whip on you guys today. You just like harder. More likes. If you are enjoying the stream and my ridiculous little train review that I just did, please feel free to hit the like button and appease the simulator gaming gods. You can also, while you're down there, subscriberino to the channel. Like Farming Simulator Videos did last night. He subscribed 21 hours ago. And I never got to thank him because he did it while I wasn't alive. So, Potato, yes. Lease? No. Okay. She's gonna get angry at me. So I do need to pull out more of a loan. That'll do. Potato, 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 potato. Potato! So this is the true ridiculousness of the Grimmid Veritron Terry Cruise Majig. The Grimmy. It looks kind of like, if you've ever seen the funny dragsters, the Top Fuel dragsters, it looks kind of like one of those because it's huge at the back and then just goes down to like a little niblet at the front. Hey, Blackout. Am I the same in real life as Dave on YouTube? Kind of. I'm a bit less mental. No, I need the engine on, please. I do like the in-cab of this because you can get a really good view of the field. But let's get a harvest. Let's put everything down and get a harvesting. Because it does actually help. If you remember to drop the equipment down onto the ground to harvest the potatoes. I find that's incredibly useful. But once he gets a chance to go mental on my channel, because he knows he can, he does. He just lets loose. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Simulate actually has a PS4 copy of FS17 as well, and he is going to be doing a series on that, just kind of his own little investigation on the how the game is on console. Front wheels look like bicycle wheels, they really do. It look like this is a ridiculously designed machine, but it's good at its job. So I can't really complain about the machine other than the fact it looks ridiculous. Plus it's gonna actually be, hopefully, make a profit over the 40,000 it's just cost me to rent the damn thing. If you do go in cab view, it does look a bit like a go-kart. Like, it is a bit silly in cab. Are all the sounds okay, by the way, guys? Because I did watch a bit of yesterday's stream, and it did sound like some of the sounds are a bit higher than others. Like, the voice especially seemed a bit loud compared to, like, everything else. Go-kart racing videos. Blackout, if it's on PS4, it's quite expensive to start recording off it. Like, you're looking at probably $100+ just to get a capture card. Audio's great? Okay. I was just concerned when I heard myself so loudly in yesterday's stream. So we're back to the spuds. RainbowDave strikes again. Luckily we don't have a potato planter, so we won't be doing potatoes for very long. How I flipped the Challenger. So I explained this in Landy's stream and I kind of thought through it and realised what I did. Is that with the triple wheel Challenger, all 3 sets of wheels, so the inside, outer and middle wheels on each side, all have grip. So every one of the 12 wheels on that thing has grip. And what happened was I kept hitting telephone poles or light posts, and the outside set of wheels gripped up on the light post, lifted that side of the tractor up, and then it didn't know what to do, so it just rolled over. You can actually try the Insanity Challenge on this map. It might be easier on this map than on Estancia. Because I found out when I started it that the land prices on Estancia de Pacho are insanely high. Like, I was shocked. My phone has been going off all day. My mistake was setting the combat in episode 1. In theory, yeah. Like, I've made mistakes in that series so far, but I think I can kind of claw it back. It's just going to take quite a lot of contracting to do so. It's going to be fun to watch, not so fun to do, because like the joy of doing it in video form, and this is why I made the decision, is that I can kind of time-lapse it a bit more and cut out the really boring bits that I'll suffer through. Where's the best price for spuds? Best price for potato is at the Northwest Port, which I think is the one with the Giants Easter egg. Port Northwest. Yes, it is! So we get to go and look at the Easter egg again. Time lapses make you dizzy. That's an unfortunate side effect, I guess. Little compact Massey, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Love the rope and beat harvesters, you see them all the time around you. Very nice. I don't usually see like massive equipment. The biggest I see is like a CR1090 or something like that. Or CR990 most likely. Lexion 7... I want to say a 770, something that size, harvester-wise. I wonder if I'm actually taking a slightly longer route than I should. Because if I cut up here, in between 17 and 18, there's pretty much a straight shot to the port. Like, the road that I'm about to hit down over here, there it is, pretty much goes direct to the port, and I can get there just by turning off at field 28. Like, there's 2 turns I'd need to take, but it looks like it's a slightly faster route. So we'll go with this route to get to the Northwest Port, because it does take us through the roundabout. You need a field to start with. That's why I made the rule that I couldn't own a field. Like that was actually a rule, that was always in the plans, no matter what map I was on. It was not going to involve me owning workable land. Are potatoes more profitable than beets? Technically yes, Reese, because you can recycle the potatoes into the potato planter and actually plant more potatoes from your field. So say 1 field of potatoes, if you were to store it all, you could probably see the entire map. Liam, I don't watch videos. I do not watch farm sim videos. So where Sim puts stuff in his maps in his Let's Play, what Daggerwin does, what Landy does in his Let's Play videos, I have no idea. The rules says about one angry person, who is it? I have no idea. Honestly, Alexander, I wrote the rules with some comedy stuff in it, and I there might have been like one person who was annoying me that day. So over here is the Giants Software logo, which is this way up usually. Right, stop, you absolute git of a tractor. So it is planted in weeds, which is a very interesting way to do it. Definitely something you can do. Traffic is so impatient now. I was showing the stream something, you get. So it looks like I can go around this. I might pick up some lime on the way back. I don't know. So I do need to make quite a bit of money out of this, and the fact that my harvester is already filled up is actually a good sign. That I should... This is not where I'm selling. I'm selling over here. I was trying to get... I don't know what the purpose of that thing is. Traffic's so impatient they honk at a passing train. It's the most annoying thing in the game now. What county am I from? County Tipperary. The Premier County, of course. All-Ireland champions at not being All-Ireland champions for quite a while in football. Can I be a white fella? I'm sorry, but I can't turn into a tractor. I'm very sorry. I'm afraid I have not yet mastered the art of turning myself into a tractor, Miriam. I can possibly buy one in the future, but as for turning into one and actually being a white Valtra medium, I'm afraid that's just not possible. Gonna start working on a map based in upstate New York when G8 comes out. You can get... Oh, for the love of... Come on, Troll Train. There you go. Come on. Can I be a turkey? No, because it's a dangerous time of year to be a turkey. That train is the biggest damn troll in the game, I swear. Giants released another beta patch? Did they? I wasn't aware of this. I might check it out after the stream. So you meant to buy the tractor? Afraid I can't because I've got like no money. In fact, I'm trying desperately to pay off a loan at the moment. I had exactly enough to have €22 left. That is amazing. It's almost as much as it's in my bank account. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, we've got 28 likes, we've got 63 watching. Hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I do stream 6 days a week. I almost said 5. 6 days a week. Occasionally on Mondays. Depends on how bored I am on a Monday. So if I go around this way, I should get to like a T-junction over here. That'll be where I turn off to get to the field. What was I saying about mapping? There is a version of GE out there at the moment, but it's a bit buggy, and MattXJS, if he's here, is going to shout at me for saying that. But Lethian said, or not Lethian, but one of the Giants mods said that there are potential bugs that can happen from using the current version of GE that is out there. Hey, Woodshed and Glenn. Cousins from County Tip. Your cousin is a good person then. Hopefully that worked. I'm not entirely sure if this is a faster way, but it's definitely a bit of a more direct way, and maybe I should swap it here. I'm gonna stick with the armor track because I like this thing. This is my favorite tractor in the game, by the way. Am I close enough to Thurles? No, that's about half an hour away from me. Without giving too much info on my actual top secret location. Third is about half an hour away. That version is leaked, but is not, because it's the version that is available on the disc. So it was like leaked by somebody who owns a disc copy of the game. It is legit, but it's old. It's probably like 5-6 months old. I'm giving that person a job, farming man. That person loves me because I'm constantly knocking the signs over. Like, I'm feeding their family by being an idiot and hitting things. The official sign fixer of Felsbrunn has a job solely because of me. RainbowDave Farms Inc. Co. provides valuable employment to sign fixers worldwide by just not caring about the signs and walloping them at every opportunity. Sign makers love him. Who is this man who keeps breaking all of the signs and keeping sign makers worldwide in business? When do I think they'll have an update for the new G? Soon, TM. I have been told a timeline, but I don't know if it's the timeline. I've been told they hope to have it out before Christmas, like in the next few weeks, but as with all things, that's subject to not be true, number one, and subject to change, number two. Hey, Farming Man and Adam, how you guys doing today? The entire EU has a government plan just to fix the signs that I knocked down. Hello, videos for you. How you doing today, dude? You're in a loader on PC and you can't tilt the bucket up or down. Disconnect the bucket and reconnect it. Sometimes they break. Certified spy at your service. Hello, Wolf. I'm in a good mood today and I don't know why, but I like it. I'm in one of those moods where I'm like really giddy and happy and I'm really not sure why. But I'm perfectly okay with this. Now today I've just said how I am. How are you? Also, I don't know why, but my voice has gotten like deeper recently. Yeah, I've got €22 because every time I sell off crops I'm paying back the loan. Hey, Annis! Is that other thing over? You know what I'm referring to? Or is it still ongoing and you've decided to pay me a visit? Can I guess by some of the names that are appearing now that it has ended? Thing is done. I figured as much. Hey, Michael. Yeah, stop! You get. Hey, dude. Would I be also correct in saying he decided to give me a shout out at the end of the stream? Because the numbers are after. I can see a little mountain appearing. One thing, Sim was streaming, Blackout. Simulate was streaming very briefly on Twitch. Because he was bored and wanted to stream. You're relatively back. Well, welcome relatively back, Eddie. Hope you have a great day. I'm having a very good day. I had main audio at that time. I would presume so then. For some reason workers will have the tendency to oversell. Yeah, I've noticed that, farming man. They do weird stuff. Hey, Welsh. They've just got into the habit of doing weird things now and being... Like, I like that they're being artistic, but maybe they should be a bit less artistic with my bloody money. I don't mind the artistry that they're trying to do, but it's my money. Stop wasting it. Hang on, I need to go sell the crops. I've just realised. Yes, let's fill up the harvester once again and have nothing to empty it into. So let's go back up to the Port Northwest. There we go. People that were here at the start of the stream got an exclusive announcement for something that's going to be happening very soon on the channel. You guys that are appearing now don't know what it is. And it should say that way. Because I am mean. Is there money in spuds? There is, most definitely. If you have... This is going to sound weird, but this is my... potato rant time, people. So those of you who've heard the potato rant can just kind of tune out for a bit. With potatoes! I think it's the most profitable crop in the game. Because if you have planted one field of potatoes, you never need to buy potato seeds again. You never need to buy seeds for a potato planter again. You can just put the potatoes you've already harvested. Okay? So that's, you're saving money straight off the bat. If you then have been doing a lot of biogas and we'll say have a lot of slurry or digestate hanging around, so if you've been going ham on animals, you got manured, slurry, digestate, all that kind of stuff lying around, you can then fertilize your fields also for free. Now the change in 19 is you will need to buy lime. But in theory, that is the only thing that you actually have to buy for a potato field now. So once you buy the equipment, which yes, it's a big investment to go into potatoes, big time, you can do them for a minimal cost. They're the cheapest crop to seed, they are the cheapest crop to run, and you can basically make infinite money from a single field of potatoes. You can in fact turn the need for lime off, so you can still do them for free, but I like having lime on because it's something new to do, it's something interesting. Excuse me? You're going nowhere, buddy. You rammed me. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Huh? Tell me. Tell me. Don't. Oh, you absolute... Come back here. You ain't getting away that easy. He just drove into the side of me. Yeah, Oh, no. No, you're going nowhere until I get some answers from you. Stop. Good, perfect. You don't beep at me, you drove into me. Why did you drive into me? What is your hurry? I ain't moving until I get answers, buddy. Come on. What's... Have you stolen this car? It's got like no number plates or anything. These chrome wheels look awful expensive, buddy. He's stolen the car and driven into me. Well, I'm actually stuck on the car. Justice will be served really quickly here. Hang on. And Ali. Nope. Come on. Oh, the rear wheels don't have as much grip as I thought. Oh, you can go then. I know who you are and I know where you live now. I'm pretty sure I've written that car off, so it's fine. No tax or insurance. Well, you can't really tax a stolen car, can you, Farmer Campion? Call the cops? Nah. I basically crushed the car, so it's... It's him! Definitely him, Adam. He drove into me. I was driving down the road, he just pulled out and drove straight into the side of me. Dave has a very specific set of skills. Imagine if that whole scene was somebody's first impression of the channel. I mean... Well, it's an experience to see me doing the fake road rage thing. You guys know that's a thing I do fairly regularly. It's like if an AI driver drives into the side of me, I will just fake road rage at him. I crushed the blooming car. Yeah, but you see, Simulator Gaming, the thing is I could claim that he did that by driving into the side of the tractor. It was like that when I got here. Sure, there's a wheel on top of the bonnet, but that stopped him from moving. Oh dear. If you're here to watch serious Farming Simulator, just for your own sanity, just give up, right? Like, give up and then go, because nothing on this channel is serious. Hey Sim, you've missed me road raging and crushing a car because he drove into the side of my tractor. So wish they weren't concrete. I would have flipped him if they weren't concrete. You know what I'm like, Adam. I would have flipped that car over and then just parked a tractor on top. Watch the views drop now. I don't mind that. I prefer people who know what they're getting into, because I am... I think at this point I'm known as being ridiculous and just coming up with dumb stuff to do in Farm Sim. I openly tell people, like, if you want serious stuff, watch Insanity. If you want just somebody having fun with the game and messing about, watch the streams. How was your stream, Simulate? There goes 9 viewers. Hey! Probably all from your channel as well, Sin. Just like, he's not serious! What the hell? Farming Simulator is the most serious game in the world! Well, the thing about Insanity is it's me coming up with rules to make the game... Is this turned on? Hey! It's me coming up with the rules to make the game more difficult and realistic. This is just me having fun with the game. You liquidate... Oh. Boycott Simulate, you liquidated my farm. Hey, Gav. I do enjoy people who think like Farm Sim is the most serious game in the world and think it's an outrage to actually have fun with it. I was like, no, it's a game. At its heart, it's a game, and I'm gonna have fun with it. You know, Sim, you could have just brought the map into single player to liquidate. No, farming man, liquidate, not liquidize. Also, we have definitely made a loss on this field because this thing costs 40 grand and I'm not going to make 40 grand from the potatoes. But this is definitely the... I should have just plowed this field under, but screw it, potatoes. I bet your server is far more serious than mine, Sim, and you're not, like, nobody's allowed to have fun because of your I don't want to say your subscriber base, but like a certain proportion of them is just like the Farm Sim has to be the most serious game in the world, and Simulate is only allowed to be super serious. Hey Tom. Whereas mine are like, hey, Sim's having fun, look at Sim have fun. Hopefully there's a fusion mod. I hope so too. Farm Sim tryhards, basically. I wouldn't call them that. I'd just call them kind of hardcore players in a way. I count myself as a hardcore player, but I play with my own playstyle. It's guys who have a certain playstyle who don't like people upsetting it. And they're fine, you know, they're fine, but, you know, they annoy me because they at times can come across very hard and trying to get other people to use the same playstyle as them, and I don't like that. It's like, have fun with the game in your own way. I don't really care how you play. Just have fun with it whatever way you like. Do you know the best way to get money? Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Do I get to do the potato rant twice? Potatoes, Tom. Absolutely potatoes. Because you can effectively make infinite money. You can effectively make infinite money from potatoes. With zero cheats, using only the in-game mechanics. Because with potatoes, you can actually seed the potatoes you've harvested. You can actually put them into the planter and use them as seeds. So you don't need to buy seeds. So that saves quite a lot of money. Yes, it's expensive to get potato equipment, but you can actually use the potatoes you've harvested as seeds for the next round. So you stop having to buy seeds. Now, the flip side is potatoes take quite a while to do. So it's not for the people who, like, want to rush to $1 million. I've heard sugarcane's actually the most profitable, but again... Also, yes, you can use potatoes for pig food. Do you have to spray spuds? Yes! Although I guess with the size they get to, you could use the weeder every time. In theory. And yeah, a lot of diesel if you got it set to realistic. But they are the best crop to grow if you want to make money, because you only have the initial kind of cost. Do I know of grassmen? Yes. I don't get the fascination with them, to be honest. I get that Ireland loves silage and people love grass silage, but I don't get the fascination with grassmen. Just... I really don't. It's something that will forever escape me. Is him buying a sports car? I tried to talk him into getting a an Alfa Romeo and he just refused. I even showed him a Porsche that was within his budget. Like, I found him a Jag, an Alfa, and a Porsche, and he said, no, 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 Dave, no. So then I went for a much more sensible car and showed him a smart car. And then he complained that the smart car was too sensible. It was too small for him. So then I showed him a Nissan Cube, because that was clearly in between a smart car and a Porsche. He complained that the Nissan Cube looked horrible. Which it does, but it's in between a smart car and a Porsche. Or a Porsche? A Porsche. I nearly sent him one of those as well, Michael. Because I said, Sim, I found you a lovely small car. He said, it better not be a PLP50 or a Mini. And I said, it's not a PLP50 or a Mini. And I sent him the link to the smart car. And he said, oh my god, Dave. The only thing I could say in response was, you forgot the smart car existed, didn't you? He had forgotten that I tend to find ridiculous things, and that he tends to forget what the ridiculous vehicles that I keep finding are. And he forgot that smart cars existed. Did I see the new 911? Porsche have kept the same design since 1973 with the 911, and I'm perfectly fine with that. It's an iconic design. I don't think it needs inherent changes. Getting 1.2 litre Polo soon, first car. See, I think, Massey, you should get a Fiat Punto because you can potentially drive it in Farmson as a field car. Because, of course, Farmson has a Fiat license, so in theory you could get a Fiat Punto in Farmson. In actuality, no, you couldn't because of the Fiat Agri license, not the Fiat Cars license. Before somebody says, Dave, that's wrong because it's the Fiat Agri, not Fiat Cars. I know. It's a joke. Also, I've forgotten to sell the potatoes again. Did I ask Liz about the Punto? No, because I know the answer's no. The license Giants have is with Fiat Agri. There's less of your specific model of car in the UK than there are C64 Farmson versions of the world. That's actually interesting, Matt. My granddad had a Mercedes C180 compressor because he always wanted to own a Mercedes, and he was so proud of that car. So he, like, once he got the Merc, he was just happy. It was a hunk of junk, but he loved it. Like, it basically fell apart on him. But he absolutely loved that car. I have no idea what those numbers mean, Matt, but I'm sure that that's an interesting bit of information. Good for him because he lives in the hilly middle of nowhere. Yeah. I mean, people are going to have their dream cars, and if they've ever managed to get them, then they're very happy for however long they own that car. But some dream cars are a bit silly. 406 of that long name in the UK, basically. Why didn't you just say that? Interesting way to go there, sign. My granddad's fell apart because he actually managed to blow the gearbox. A Fiat Tom, a Fiat Panda. No. Ford Fiesta, yo. Fiat Multipla, good lord, Loke. You and Dad love Volkswagen, especially Golf GTD GTI, very nice. A Golf GTD? Do you mean TDI? Hey Tommy, how am I doing today? I'm in a good mood today. Your Clarkson's Panda. Yeah, quick, Apple... I've got my opinions of Apple and it's not positive. Put it that way. GTD is a diesel GTI, which is actually TDI because it's going to have turbos, and it's probably fuel injected, so it is a TDI, but it's actually called a GTD because Volkswagen are weird. Because TDI in Volkswagen means turbo diesel injected. Any diesel cars that are made today are turbos and with fuel injection, so it is a TDI, but it's called a GTD because Volkswagen can't just have one naming system. Defenders are overpriced for what they are. They are now, they used to not be. Can we please stop talking about Volkswagen? Do you know what I really love about Volkswagen? Is how good they are at sending emails. Has anybody ever like emailed Volkswagen? They're so quick at responding. It's unbelievable. What's the multiplayer server called? RainbowDave Official. Because farm sim YouTubers tend to just put official at the end of their names for the servers. I'll put it this way, Michael, there's a reason I specifically said about emails being fast from Volkswagen. Sim has been very annoyed the last couple of days. So, a little info. Sim's trying to sell his van, as you guys know, and he's trying to get out of the finance for his van. Now, to do that, Volkswagen had to send him an email, which he rang them yesterday about, oh, was it 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock to do? And they said, okay, we'll have the email to you within the hour. He rang them at 3 o'clock. Oh, it's in the outbox. It's being sent, but just be patient. And he got the email about 7 o'clock last night. 6 or 7 o'clock. So he's not the world's biggest fan of Volkswagen at the moment. Just gonna drive through the roundabout there. And it's fun to make fun of him. It's fun to make fun of Sim because I know how he rages and it's always hilarious. Like, I need to at some point start recording when he starts getting really angry at something. Just so you guys get to hear the full extent of Simulate Rage. Because he just starts shouting random things. It would need quite a lot of beeping though, because you do swear a lot when you're angry. Oh. But it's so entertaining. Make a Sim Rage compilation. I wish I could, Tom. The funniest ones were with Tarkov, because you like TeamSpeak can be kind of silent. You swear quite a lot more when you're angry, Sim. TeamSpeak is silent, and then you just hear from Sim, oh for F's sake, really just angry and annoyed. It's like, who killed you this time, Sim? They only get more money if it remains on finance, if it's still actually being financed actively. If it's all paid off, then it's like kind of a moot point in a way. Why is there a budget Ed Sheeran song in the EDM playlist? Yes, but it was still hilarious to listen to you getting really angry. Like, it doesn't matter the situation, it's just funny to hear you get angry. This needs plowing and lime. I think this field also needs plowing and lime. This field also needs... Oh, so I'll go get the lime spreader after this. I'll need to go get the lime first, though. I think I need to get lime? I may not. Not entirely sure. I would love if me and Sim could had the time to sit down and do this, to do like a podcast with him where we just shoot the breeze, because we end up talking about the most ridiculous things. And just saying the most ridiculous stuff. And there's a part of me that hopes that at some point during FS19 the two of us end up doing a Farm Sim Championship and commentating that together if Giants want to bring me back. Because that would be the one that you'd want to watch, because me and Sim tend to bounce off each other quite well. Tend to derail things quite easily. So I don't think we'd have much trouble filling time in between runs or whatever the hell. Who knows, they might want three-man teams. Me, Sim, and VF would be just sat there like, what the hell is happening? He'd be stunned into silence. Now. VWT5 is off the road at the moment, it's broken down in the garage. I mean, it picked a good place to break down. You can't get it fixed because it's going to cost loads. Yeah, engines tend to be... That was my fault. Stay there. $9K, almost $10K. I have, but for some reason I have noticed this. My sub count on the live counter is 20 ahead of whatever YouTube's saying. Because YouTube has been claiming I'm, like I was at 9,321 this morning. Farm Sim version of the Three Stooges. No, that's Me Sim and Landy. Good lord, Me Sim and Landy are horrific. Broke down in the motor. That's not a very good place for it to break down. It would have been much more convenient if it broke down in the garage. Yeah, which I don't know what's happening between, like, with the weird disconnect, but all the other numbers are saying 9370 or whatever the actual whatever the number you're seeing here is. So they're all agreeing except for the YouTube actual count, which is like 50 less for some reason. On a related note, if you are enjoying the stream, I've got to do some shameless self-promotion. You can always hit the subscribe button. Yeah, YouTube does like regular purges, but that usually happens on the live counts pretty blatantly. You can hit the like button to show your appreciation for the stream. And you can also hit that subscribe button to see more from me. And if you do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well to see when videos go up. The Insanity series is planned for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I know that I put a video up yesterday, which was Tuesday. That was kind of a once-off because I could. Just to kind of get the series started. So it'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Next video for that will be Friday. There was a video today, so mods, Michael, and whoever else wants to get away with spamming for a bit, could you grab the link to today's video? It's like an hour long, because I made horrific mistakes while recording. And went way over time. I think it ended up at 50 minutes and 11 seconds, which is quite long for a video. Even after being edited down. What are my opinions on the squad? I don't watch his video. I don't watch Farmson videos, so I don't really have opinions on people who like do videos. Sorry if that disappoints you and you wanted some drama to start, or me to say he's brilliant, or me to say he's terrible, or whatever. I don't have an opinion because I don't watch videos. In general, Farmson YouTubers play the game they want, the way they want to, and meaning the game. Oh, I've never played the game The Squad, but so like my answer doesn't change if you mean the game. I've never played it, so just change I don't watch videos to I've never played it, so I don't have an opinion. You're open for some beef. Sorry, go to the shop and buy some steak, I guess. I don't see the point in, like, beef. I don't see the point in YouTube drama, so... Yanis, that was another message that just didn't show up for me, so... If you could be so kind, could you throw that into the admin room? So I can see what the hell happened there. Yeah, I don't see the point in YouTube drama, so I'm not exactly gonna start some. Unless I'm not being 100% serious, because like I do start fake dramas with Landy and Sim constantly, because I know you guys like the fake nonsense we do at times. Especially when I'm starting it and it's just something ridiculous. But yeah, I don't... What's the fascination with YouTube drama? Like, thank you, Yanis. I'm genuinely curious. What is this fascination with YouTubers disliking each other or hating each other or whatever? Because there are YouTubers that I strongly dislike. I'm never going to mention their names, but I dislike them. For one reason or another. And I don't get the whole beef thing. I don't get why people want to call out other channels that they don't like. And why people like people doing that. It's like, I don't like this channel, so I'm going to call it out. Why? It brings in views. But do you not think then that a lot of that beef might be fake? And just done for the views? The question is, why does it bring in views? That's what I'm wondering. Is like, I get why YouTubers do it because people like watching it. Why do people like watching it? Because it's just two people who are like nonsensically angry at each other, usually over some stupid reason that's probably made up. And they're just doing very cynically 90% of the time to get extra views. You can't see my admin room. Are you sure, Simulate? Knowing my look, I've just... Maybe because you dislike one of them. I mean, I guess, but in that situation, why would you watch a video talking about them? Like, it still makes no sense. If I don't like somebody, I don't watch their content, and I don't watch content that talks about them. It's a much easier solution. I'm very open in saying I don't like PewDiePie. Because he's caused so many problems for YouTube as a whole. I don't like... was it Logan Paul that had the video that nearly killed YouTube? I don't like him either, for that same reason. I don't like people that... like, screw over literally everybody else on the platform because they wanted to get views on, like, 2 videos. So if you want 2 YouTubers that I hate for fake drama or whatever, there they are. PewDiePie because he keeps causing problems for everybody else, and Logan Paul because he caused a massive problem for everybody else and should have got banned for it. But didn't, because he's Disney Golden Boy on YouTube. So there you go, you get a little rant out of me. I'll have a look at the admin room later, Yanis, after the stream. So I'm always curious why people get banned. Just like kind of double checking that it was a good reason just in case. I know the Yanis it usually is, but I'm a bit neurotic about it. Let's have a look. I've never heard of these people you're talking about, by the way. Actually, check my admin room now, because I'm curious. Staggerwin's Discord. No, I want my own. I think I've driven into a box. Don't use your phone and drive, kids. Oh god, it was somebody trying to do a giveaway for Fortnite. Thank you, Yanis. Hey, Jim says. Oh god, what did you do, Sim? Did you seriously do that, Sim? People are gonna go to you looking for that now. Oh, you got banned. Rip. Funny how they're so hypocritical about it, that they're gonna do it in somebody else's channel, but if somebody does it in theirs, they get banned. Fortnite is so bad. I don't like Fortnite. Hey Sim, after the stream, could you provide me with a link to that channel? I'm gonna have a bit of fun. Don't encourage it, but I want to have a bit of fun today. In one of those moods. So one guy in school has a Fortnite pack and he gets hell for it. And I'm sure there's somebody somewhere who has one of the farm sim bags and gets out for that. So it's true of every game that people are just gonna like randomly hate on people for no good reason. I probably should have picked up Lime when I was up there, actually. I've just realised now that I should have picked up Lime when I was up at the port. Because I need... I think I need Lime. I do need... Oh, crap. We're gonna go down to the port southeast to pick up Lime, because I forgot to get it at the northwest port. But first I'm gonna clean out... I'm gonna actually wash the trailer, and... I like how the outside of the trailer is mostly clean, by the way, and the inside is just a hot mess. Like, Giants have really upped the dirt skin game. The dirt skins are a lot more believable now, because, like, potatoes have been in there, and they are quite dirty. Somebody asked earlier from an Xbox. No, I'm PC, but I'm just using Xbox. No. What's the equivalent of the A levels in Ireland again? That'll be the Leaving Cert, probably. How do washing? Nope. 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 Okay, I'm gonna have to bring up the help menu. Help! B. Ah. It sounds more like a garden hose than a power hose, actually. I've just realised. Hey, VF. This makes sense. Like, if the inside is where all the dirt is, I might as well wash the inside like this. And now we'll get to see if there's actually any, Is there wear and tear in here? I'm not sure if dirt or worn. So that's, that was dirt. Still no wear in this trailer, annoyingly. So I've not used it enough yet, clearly. That'd be amazing. That's kind of maybe something Giants might think about in the future. I don't know. But I think the dirt skins are a vast improvement over the way they worked in 17. Like like for me, they make logical sense now. That where you'd expect to see dirt, there is dirt. You're probably going to do an environmental science degree. That is not an easy degree to do. Just be aware of that, Massey. I've got a cousin who did environmental science, is now working in Australia. And like that is not an easy degree, and the work is not easy afterwards. Comically, I think I might get away with the one shed for quite a while. Check admin. Oh dear, what have you done now, Sim? Have you deployed another account to troll them? Oh my god! What does the trailer do to it? I don't think it does anything, so I'm just going to leave it worn out, to be honest. Oh, Sim, I love you sometimes. That was brilliant. I can't tell chat what you did, but what you did was brilliant. I can't encourage what you did. To be fair, I wanted to do worse, so still kind of do. Is Lime cheaper than the Lime Station? I think it's about the same price, Simulator Guy. I just find it's a lot more fun to just buy lime in bulk and plop it down on the ground in your yard. And load it up into the lime spreader from there. Definitely a lot more convenient. But it's down to however you want to play the game. Like, this is the way that I enjoy it. You might enjoy using pallets a bit more. Because this way is definitely going to get a bit messy as time goes on. I get bigger trailers for the lime. And possibly even like a dedicated lime trailer that I'll just shuttle over and back some lime with. Because there is a part of me that's tempted to actually get a truck dedicated to lime work. But that would be incredibly messy. Yeah, spraying lime takes so much, and it's almost easier to just grab it in bulk like this. It's one of the most expensive jobs in the damn game. So let's empty this out. And one trailer should do, hopefully, one of the fields? Maybe both. Like, that's only 8,000 litres. It sounds like a lot for most things, but for lime, it's basically nothing. Hey, Dagmar. How's Dave? Dave is good. Dave is frustrated with idiots, but that's nothing new. How did I get a challenger on the house? What? You've successfully confused me, so congratulations. What the hell are you talking about? You use 15 pallets doing field development. How big is a pallet? I don't buy lime pallets, so I don't know how big they are. 2,000, so that's 30,000 litres on one field. How big is field 11? I'll probably need to get more. One thing I do need to do right now, though, is I need to actually run to the petrol station, refill the John Deere. Need to ban the idiots. They are banned. Doesn't mean they can't annoy me. The previous stream was Simulate. How did I get a challenger on the... The challenger didn't end up on the house. It ended up on its roof. I can actually show you using this tree. Because something interesting happens now in Farm Sim. Hopefully this works. Where the... it's not really working with this. I think it's... Yeah, it's not quite right. That light post should do. So something interesting happens with the tires now, especially with like the light posts and telephone wires, where if you get a tire against one, you can see that it's gripping up, and it actually threatened to flip the deer there, but oh no. Oh no! Dagmar, you've caused problem. Hey! Let's not try that again. The tires grip up and they actually have like collisions that make sense now. Unlike the fuel points, because I'm able to fuel here, and I have heard, I don't know how true it is, that I won't be able to fuel here. Yeah, it's not letting me actually put fuel into the John Deere beside the fuel pumps, but I can probably do it over here somewhere. No? Where is the fuel trigger here? Am I in the fuel trigger now? No. 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 No, that seems too far back. I'm gonna have to turn off the music so I can actually hear the sounds. Yeah, F5 should work. I am seemingly in the trigger, but it's not working. Like, it's showing the trigger as being this entire area, but it's not working properly. I think fuel triggers are a bit hit and miss. Did you what? No, I'm not in the trigger and it's working. Oh, they put a new level of debug in there. No, next to the pumps is one of the areas that doesn't work, which makes no sense, but is a thing. Yeah, they're a bit bugged at the moment, it seems. That was an interesting problem to have, where you can't actually be in the fuel trigger if you want to refuel. Does that mean you can refuel everywhere now? Works for you. It may be with certain vehicles. I know the Big M you literally can't refuel at all. Like, that is just straight up broken. So there is stuff that is just straight broken. By the way, is Landy live yet, guys? Because he should be. How many hours on the John Deere? 7.4, so... You know, decent fuel usage on this, but not huge. This still has fertilizer in it. What's the button to unload? Not enough space to unload. Let's just do it over here-ish. There we go. Open the cover. Not had an alert. Yeah, neither have I. He should be live, but he's not. For instance, there's broken stuff in it. There's a lot of stuff kind of broken, but... You should run for them pass. Well, I'll continue until he's actually ready to go. Okay. Is this a legit farming map? What do you mean by legit farming map? I mean, you can legit farm on it. Is it real world? No, it's... You know, it's made up. Giants tend to not make real world places because they've got kind of specific ways they want / need to make maps for the game. Multiplayer is so broken. I've not come across many bugs in multiplayer. I've come across one or two, but nothing massive. Like sleeping doesn't work currently. And some of the console commands that would be really useful to get around that don't work. But other than that, multiplayer seems pretty fine to me. Wonder if you can... You probably can, I would imagine. It would make sense. Let's see, at the shop. Auger wagon. Where are the auger wagons? You cannot put lime in an auger wagon. And holy... You also can't put lime into the seed runner. Yeah, that's... Like, it would make sense to do it, but apparently you can't. Not even into the seed auger, which apparently is broken. Landy Louvre. Landy's live. Well, I'll leave you guys there then. I will leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 19 on Felsbrunn. We'll be back tomorrow with multiplayer goodness. Where the server's probably gonna die. Because I'll be on it. What's the next update for FS19? There'll be a hotfix soon to fix the control issues, Dakmar, but the actual main bug fix is coming, I think, early next month. They're planning it before Christmas. For sure. I say for sure. As early as they can get it out. But that is going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe on your way out. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.